I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today, I'm doing some things that involve going underground. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I wanted to do a stream more like how normal streamers do it, where you just start and you're like, sup, stare you dead in the eyes. Yeah, this is what streaming is. But no, I think it is. I think one of the benefits of streaming is you can do a much more chilled out, calm thing that I don't really take full advantage of, right? And so I want to take full advantage of it today. And so yeah, I am kind of I'm excited to get back to the Deep Dark project, or project, if you pronounce it a slightly Australian way. Australian. I've got to walk on the Australian accent, I do. It's not very good right now. I think that was just pirate. Hi, Toycat, you're looking good and healthy today. Glad to see you, says Mr. Al. It's good to see you as well. I had a very unhealthy week, but the week before, I guess the 2 weeks before, were healthy enough to balance it out, and so I don't feel like all the way terrible. Which is good, you know, not feeling all the way terrible. Very important thing in life sometimes. But yeah, so I've been having a pretty good time. I was expecting this to be like the most torturous, wasted week of my life ever. It's a bloody good pirate accent. Bloody hell, the kangaroos aborted a ship. You know, yeah, you know, say what you will, but my ability to do bad accent fusions, next level. Not feeling terrible is a huge win, says Chris Argent. Yeah, sometimes we don't acknowledge that, like, terrible is the default state of the universe sometimes. And, like, just doing better than terrible is better than most people give credit for. Honestly, doing kangaroo pirates. Yeah, the kangaroo pirates about to board the ship. Anyway, so, what we're going to be drinking today, I have the world's tiniest can. Actually, it's slightly green. Does it go? Oh, it does. I drink far too many green drinks. I love the way it does this. Do you want to see behind my eyes? Zoom. And I've got my favorite glass. You know, here's something interesting. Every glass that I owned, I just got rid of when I moved house. Because I don't... Like, I try to get rid of as many things as possible all the time. Because most stuff you have in your life, you don't have because it's good. You have it because you have it. I have this, like, constant worry about that for everything all of the time. Maybe at some point it becomes like its own disorder, I would say. You know, like it's at some point that's just as unhelpful as it is helpful. I totally agree with that. But so one of the, I got rid of all my glasses when I moved, and one of the weird, quirky little side tangents on that, I guess, is the fact that I picked one glass to keep. And I want to share this story just because the one glass I chose to keep was one that I did not pay for. I mean, I paid for the drink and then maybe kept the glass a little too long. And I've kept it ever since then because it was far too expensive. Also, I've been dealing with COVID all week. Can't wait to be free to leave the house again. Hey, COVID brothers or COVID family members. You know, let's not make this so gendered already, shall we? But COVID friendos. I've got too much deep slate. I need to put this in one of these chests. I think I took the deep slate one away already. Damn. How have I messed this up already? By bringing blocks I shouldn't have brought with me? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just place another chest over here. This will be exclusively dedicated to deep slate. Problem solved. But COVID here too, says Ralph Cook. It is insane the number of people... Okay, every single person on my... IBX Toy Maps team. There's 3 of us. But still, we all have COVID at the same time. And, like, every single time I mention it, someone's like, yeah, me too. It is nuts to me that... Like, obviously, it's an incredibly infectious variant, right? Like, no one's under any illusion that it's not. Like, that's... But, like, it's still nutty to me just how crazy that is. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to drink my beverage. It's going to be good. That was a fun noise, right? Did you hear that? That was... It's got, like, little... Can you even see it on the camera? It's doing that thing where it's really cold, so like steam or whatever's coming off. It's not steam. What is it called? You know when you breathe and it's really cold and you can see your breath? What's the actual explanation behind that? I actually don't know. I'm not a smart human being. I just pretend to be on the internet for money. Hey, Cheese God! Thank you for 5 months of membership. Anyway, so I'm gonna pour my beverage, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's not a lot of it in there. It's got a very poor color to it. If this was a lemon squash, I'd assume it was a cheap lemon squash. But it's not a lemon squash. Same, I'm dodging COVID like my problems, says ROR Rolling Thunder. I thought that, also I'm gonna load up my stream tip. I thought that I dodged COVID, and then I realized, like, almost certainly not. Like, the moment I didn't get symptoms, I realized, I would have never known if I'd have had it before. Which means I could have spread it and, you know, killed your grandmother or whatever, don't get me wrong. It's been too long since I caught a stream. I can confirm Toycat is very much still yes. It's good to see you, Mgala. How are you doing today? Okay, so my plan for today is I want to build these things. So I need some deep slate tiles, and the stairs for those too. And also we need chiseled deep. There's a lot of blocks we need today. But let's hope that between all of these, we get what we want, we get what we need. Yeah, I'm sure we'll do it. You know, it's probably fine. We'll take a stack of these. Oh, I put my regular deep slate in here. I see the confusion. So, at dew point, air can no longer hold water vapor. When air is cooled beyond dew point, water vapor turns to liquid form. Process is known as condensation. It's the liquid form of your breath. But surely it's not the liquid form of my breath. It's the gas form. If it was liquid, it would be like... I guess it's like water vapor form as opposed to... Nope, no, I don't understand it. You're not... That's one of those things that makes sense until you start thinking about it. Like, you know, you ever think about... You know, one of my favorite things to do in casual conversation is to, like, say very crazy stuff and make people go, like, ooh, you know? But it doesn't work well on the internet because if you say crazy stuff, people are like, ooh. And also, I'm going to store that for later when you wrong me next. You know, okay, so there's been a big scandal in the UK. You know it if you live, right? I'm not gonna tell you about it. But like, something very bad that happened 2 years ago was revealed recently. And everyone else is thinking about it from the perspective of like how bad it is. And like, you know, maybe I'm just too jaded to the political process that like, that's not the most surprising bit to me. The most interesting bit to me is the fact that, so a very, very big secret came out, basically, that, you know, recently. And it's like, this person knew this secret for 2 years. That's the only way they could have had it ready. And they waited for the right moment to share it, right? And something about that makes me feel weird. Something about the idea that the person isn't sharing it because they think it's in, you know, everyone's interest if we know this thing. They're sharing it because they want to use it at precisely the right moment to hurt someone. Like, I guess I have this weird grudge with the idea of, like, trying to cause intentional pain. Because we all have this line in the sand we draw as to where, like, okay, so I don't think we should hurt people, unless... I think we all have this line for basically everything, like, oh yeah, of course I don't believe in, you know, like, like, death penalty, except for these people. You know, people who walk too slowly, my god, you're taking up the entire, to use an American word, sidewalk. Why are you doing that? So, okay, I have a question. If you had a chance to make another survival series, would you make it on Java or Bedrock? A part of me says Java just because it would be interesting diversity to have, you know, 2 separate platforms, right? Like, there's no denying that. But, as far as what would I like to play another survival world on? Probably Bedrock, honestly. I want it to be quirky and say Java, so you'd be like, ooh, Toycat. Yeah, I like how you play on both sides right there. No, can I tell you about my big proud moment I had today? This is unrelatable, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Random fact. Do you know the game Snakes and Ladders actually has a deep philosophical background originating in China? I mean, it makes sense. Like, you can see it, right? Life is all about climbing up the snakes and then falling down the ladders. If you really think about it deep enough, you know, are we not all doomed to fall down the snakes and ladders that hold our life up? Minecraft, but Toycat is proud. Exactly, that's what it is, David Salamano. Yeah, I got linked in a Reddit thread and I was like, oh no, you know, I'm always worried about like, okay, why am I being referenced to? And it was just a wholesome thing of people being like, yeah, so as far as like good Bedrock, you know, like it was a thread of like why YouTubers don't play Bedrock, and like the first top 3 comments were all just like, hey, I think you missed out, IBX Toycat, and I was like, oh, that's me. I know I am me, and so to everyone on the Minecraft meme subreddit, you know, appreciate you, but I don't know why something it was like, you know, I think validation is this common thing that we need. And like I used to not understand it because like it's just one of those words, right? Like what does self-fulfillment mean? Like fulfillment, I don't fill many things. I filled my glass up with slightly unclear liquid. But you know, like what does it mean to be fulfilled? It's a very hard question to answer. You know, some would argue it's unanswerable. They might even go that far. But I guess my broad statement here is that it's hard to truly understand certain things. But then every now and then you get it and you're like, oh yeah, that's a good one. You know, okay, you know the most annoying comment, like comment thing is like, oh, this literally gave me chills. And it's like, it probably didn't literally give you chills. I watched something today that literally gave me chills. And I was like, oh, I get it now. You know? Like, okay, you know, people who say I'm literally crying as like okay, you know, the word literally is overused already. Like, we all know this, right? This isn't controversial. Toycat teaches you English time. This is like, it's widespread knowledge. Oh, I need to set up a second recording for the background gameplay on this. If you fall on a large aubergine, you'll know what it's like to be fulfilled. That's a good comment, Jeff Watkins. Hi, Toycat. I've been a fan of your work for a long time. You're the best British Minecrafter. You know what? I disagree. I'm not even British. Have you heard my... See, this is the wackiest thing. I can't get over the fact that British people think I sound American and Americans think I sound British. How is it possible that my accent does that to people? Also, Pygirl, it's good to see you here. Merry January the 20th. What brings you to the most delightful corner of the internet today? Literally, the word literally is used too much. It literally is, right? It literally is. There is literally too much usage of that. Oh, wait, I've got to... Okay, here we go. There is literally too much usage of that word, and it full on is a problem. Speaking of problems, I am now going to grab some tiles, and I'm going to place them up and around here. It's going to be a little bit nightmarish as we go around here. But my goal is to build all these tiles from scratch, because I think it'll make a good start to some background gameplay that I would like. So let's go around here. Actually, is this cobbled deep slate? No, I'm not sure what it is. Doesn't truly matter. So just place these around. Boom. And, yeah, Menu, he allegedly has shulker box. He doesn't need one more. I have so many shulker boxes, and, like, they're all around the world in such weird places, and it causes me such huge problems as a result. Like, I wish they were all in a consistent place, is what I'm trying to say politely right here. I think my life would be improved if I could just do that. Also, I think I put these the wrong way. No, I didn't put them the wrong way around. And now we grab a, we grab ourselves a polished deep slate, and we'll grab ourselves a tiled deep slate, and we'll just kind of stack them together until we're good. Okay, polished deep slate, let's go. But, you're using so much gray, says RJ Gabura. Oh yeah, that's actually that's what they recommend. If you ever go to Minecraft art school, you know, like I did. Actually, I didn't get into Minecraft art school. I've held a grudge ever since. But see, that's a joke. That's gone a bit too far, I reckon. But you know, just like certain people do. I think that also I tried to tell the truth when I find it out. Holding on something for 2 years, that's sus. I think that telling the truth is like a really good default stance to have. And I don't even like think that because like, ooh, it's so honest to tell the truth. I just think you feel so much better when you tell the truth with people. I think it's a worrying ideology because I think in every ideology, people are hypocrites. This is something I came to the conclusion this morning, in case you're curious. I think everyone is a hypocrite about even the most deep-seated things that you believe in. Sometimes this is probably good hypocrisy, like, I think it's probably a good thing to be a hypocrite if, I don't know, you don't believe in life-saving medicines, but then, you know, you need your life saved. Sure, believe in the life-saving medicines then. Like, it sucks that you're, you know, you probably, you know, like, okay, my favorite example is, I think it's Gandhi. Like, his wife got this certain illness, and he told her to use, like, traditional remedies, and, you know, obviously his wife trusts him. He's Gandhi. What are you gonna say? No, Gandhi, I don't trust you. It's like, well, you married into this. And then, like, he got a very similar sickness, and he used traditional medicine, and he lived, whereas she died. You know, should have told that story better. Need to improve my story crafting, I reckon. But yeah, how old is your world? My old is 10 years old in May. No, in October. Honestly, okay, I can't work out what to do for the 10-year anniversary. Like, I need to work that out soon. That's like a big milestone coming up that I have no preparation for. No idea how to properly be ready for that. So, Kat, don't you think it's hypocritical to call you a hypocrite, especially since you own yourself? You know what, Rudy L, so far, I'm going to award you comment off the stream. I appreciate a comment like that. Made me smirk or smile or whatever human emotions are called. Honestly, there's so many emotions. How do people, like, keep track of them all? Like, what's the difference between pleasure and happiness? What's the difference between pleasure and contentness? You know, like, I don't know the answer to these questions. I don't think anyone does know the answer to these questions. I think we're all just winging it, and we're like, ooh, that sounds real good. Okay, so I'll just craft myself, like, enough of those. I think we're all hypocritical all of the time, except when we're not. In those cases, we're usually not hypocritical. But, yeah, no, I want to say that, like, everyone has elements of their beliefs where they definitely aren't consistent. And I used to think, like, man, we're all hypocrites about this, and, like, we should all know. But I think I'm starting to, like, come into my, like, you know, I think I'm starting to appreciate more this idea that, like, you know what, does it matter? Like, actually, you know, like, I think morals aren't valuable because they work 100% of the time. I think they're valuable because they work 99% of the time. Like, I think it's real hard to say that unless you do something, like, you know, like, going to the gym, if you, like, having a cheat day is fine. Having a, you know, like, okay, wait, let's put this way. You wouldn't say that someone going to the gym is worthless because they eat a big meal once, right? You'd be like, well, you know, the benefits of the gym is stacked. It's not as good as they could have been if they hadn't eaten the big, you know, like, I know, let's say it's a 5,000 calorie dessert. There you go. And it's like, wow, that has undone some amount of their gym work. But, like, you're not going to be like, well, it's entirely worthless now. But we expect that from our, like, idea leaders sometimes, right? We expect purity. We expect 100% adherence to the things that they espouse. And it's weird because, again, we're all hypocrites to our own, you know, in our own little ways. Also, hi to Gat, here's my tax, says Django Not Mango. Hey, thank you for the tax, Mr. Django Not Mango. Appreciate the tip. $4.99. What about a 5,000 pound dessert, says Buckethead. See, a 5,000 pound dessert, I guess I'd rather eat the expensive one than the weight one. Because the weight one is gonna... I think, okay, you know, I don't know how this can be true. If you ate 5,000 pounds of food, would you weigh 5,000 pounds? That's my question. But Boris took hypocrisy to a new level. I wasn't even thinking about that, actually. But, oh, I even mentioned it earlier in the stream, so I guess it all ties in together. I guess I have to talk about it now. See, there is an example of, like, everyone knows people are hypocrites. And that's why I think Scandals work so well. It's because, like, you realize, like, he is also flawed like me. What are you doing there, buddy? How did he spawn there, actually? You know, not my problem. Yeah, I think, no, you digest some of the food while you were eating it. It would take so long. Oh, yeah, that's true. You need calories to eat food. Or it takes calories to eat food. Isn't that sad? It takes... I think one of the things that makes our, I've heard, again, I'm no evolutionary scientist. I'm just a dude who watches and reads a lot. of dumb things about human... You know, human evolution is one of the most fascinating subjects that you haven't read enough about, by the way. How about making a huge lava lake in the overworld for 10 years, says Kip Gaming. I've always thought it would be fun to convert an ocean into lava. What do you reckon, Internet? Convert an ocean into lava? Good idea or nay? What are we feeling? What's the thought process here? I think we made a mistake there. Well, let's grab a chisel deep slate. Let's throw it in. Just for fun. Oh, that's not fun. There we go. That's fun. So yeah, okay. What do you reckon now, chat? We've done a pretty good job, don't you think? Oh yeah, that's good stuff. That's some real good stuff. We just gotta do that last one. Or the last two, actually. And then the last one there, too. Yeah, I think, hi, what are your thoughts on Nando's? Nando's makes good chicken. If you come to the UK, you should try. You know, I love stories of places like Nando's. It's like a South African, it's a South African chicken restaurant. But they do Portuguese-style chicken, and it's predominantly popular in the UK. Like, how does any of that come to be? I just don't know. Honestly, South Africa as a country is one of those places that just, the premise of it confuses me. It's like, so, okay, we got this country. It exists, yep, it exists, everyone's happy with that. And it's like, so, it's like really scary to go outside. Okay, ooh, I don't think I understand that, but sure. And it's like, but there are some wealthy people, but they have to live in communities with giant gates and barbed wire. And armed guards and everything. Because otherwise everyone dies. It's like, wait, I'm not sure I do follow that. What's your go-to Nando's spice level? Oh, I used to go for Nando's medium forever, thinking like, I'm not a big spice guy. I can't handle a lot of spice. It ruins my insides. So I was like, okay. Okay, so we're gonna climb this to the top. And we're gonna crouch it. I'm gonna break that vine. And then we're gonna break this vine. And then I'm gonna fall down. I wonder why I can't break the vine. Okay, let's break the block. Oh, because the vine wasn't on the block. That's the vine. And there goes me. I'll put a little torch on the inside of this just for fun. I think that I think that like the definition of spice in the UK is very variable, because unlike a lot of cultures where like spice is a part of the cuisine or whatever, you know, no, here's spice is like this optional thing, and why would you do it to yourself? And I like, people make fun of us for it, but I really feel that, right? Can we all agree? Spice is like fun sometimes. Toy Cat is spicy, that's why, says Kate. I'm just so spicy all of the time. I'm glad you understand my situation. Okay, I'm not gonna use stairs because okay, whatever. We'll just, there we go. I think that, oh no, that's a mistake. That's not what I want. Oh, there's still a lot of vines I need to get rid of too. So let's go up these and do that. I think that like spice is a subjectively terrible thing you do to yourself, and like it has this like supposed also colonizing the whole with the spices, not using any of them. SMH. That is a fun meme. I have heard that one too. That is in fact a thing. I supposedly actually British food used to be filled with spices, because obviously again we conquered the whole world, and one of the little fun side benefits of that is we get access to the world's spices. But during World War II, we had to ration so hard, and like all of the recipes that use spices, you had to substitute for so long. And then you have a whole generation of people, because it took like a decade and a half to end it. You have a whole generation of people who are raised on no flavor food, or no spice food. You know, I don't like the idea that all flavor comes from spice. I think fat is like a valid source of flavor as well. I think you can combine the two, of course, in places. It's probably healthier too, honestly, as well. But I think there's flavor for that. Best kind of spice is when your tongue hurts for a day after. See, I disagree. I fundamentally look at that like I don't know how much of that is joke or how much of that is like, yeah, of course. That's just how it be. But that seems ludicrous. I don't want to harm my body. Am I the weird one? Apparently, according to... damn it. According to people like you on the internet, I am. Okay, we got it this time. We got it this time. So we break the scaffolding, get some back. Probably best to break this block too. Thank you, Squashy, for becoming a channel member on the support cat tier. Welcome, new wife. Fat is not a flavor. No, I think fat is the delivery vehicle for flavors that exist in other things, right? Like, okay, meat is tasty, but it's only really tasty when you add fat to it. If you're like, if you've never cooked for yourself, one of the lessons is like, try, I think it's like 5% fat lean mince or whatever it's called. Try that, and then try like full fat mince, and you're like, oh, I've been like basically starving myself. My body can't handle spice. My mouth burns so much the smallest amount, and my digestive system can't handle it either. Yeah, my digestive system has fun issues too. Should we talk about digestive problems, chat? Is that where today's stream should go? I think it should. Digestive problem stream. Okay, we did a good job. I don't know why all of these are lit up besides like these two. Like, where does the light come from to get into there, but not over there? I don't fully understand. Meats and fats are usually savory. Yeah, I agree. I don't know where that comment is coming from. Are you implying I think they're not? Okay, so we need to look at some reference images now. We need to look at some reference images. And so here are the 4 I have. I have a video as well. Okay, so what is the top of these towers looking like to you? I'm gonna have to zoom in real hard. Sorry about that. Oh wait, so we're just gonna... Okay, there we go. Where is that the top? Chat, right now, look at these towers. Is that the top of them? Is that as high as they go? I genuinely don't know. I'm not sure how I would know. I guess I can't see anymore. What do you reckon? Give me your... Ordering food on stream, if officially banned. We only spent an hour doing it, and I enjoyed it a lot. Go to where the camera is. Oh, that's a good idea, yeah. Okay, so I'll do it from up here. It's kind of the closest location we've got. I guess this is what it looks like for me. I can't tell at 144p. Okay, maybe this helps you. Is that the top? I guess it's looking from up. That's why it's hard to tell. What do we reckon? I mean, maybe because the light behind it is kind of messing it up. Also, here's your cold weather payment. Please use heating now. Yeah, my biggest treat from the last week, I've been turning on the heating. Like, you would not believe the luxury that has been my house over the last week. If I get cold, I'm like, I'm gonna turn on a heater and I'm gonna stop being cold. It's amazing. That looks so real, bro. Congrats. What do we reckon? Oh, I need some soul lanterns hanging off the front. I can't believe I missed some soul lanterns. What are those even made from? Like polished deep slate walls? I guess, yeah, polished deep slate walls on both sides. Yeah, sure. Polished deep slate walls, both sides. And it's like the 4th block up? 3rd block up from where the stairs are. Okay, I can do that. I do have a stone cutter, but I took it outside. Regretfully. I didn't assume you know, it's fine. Imagine using heating. Just move to Florida, you'll never need a heater. I have a categoric refusal to move to Florida. Florida fits so many of the definitions that I want in an American state. Like, it's you know, like, it's like got regular flights to the UK. It's got 0% income tax, which is, you know, who's choosing to pay a huge percentage of tax if they can avoid it, right? If you live in a state, I understand why you don't care about that, because like that's just the cost of living there. But I get to also order sushi, says Squashy. Okay, so you know what? Bob giving me £5 for warm weather, like warm heating. That'll pay for a couple of days of my heating, don't get me wrong. But I don't know what sushi you think I can buy with $2. Like, also, it's $2 after Super Chat. $1.40. What can I buy with $1.40 of sushi? That's a pound. Well, and then also after tax. I guess if I'm buying sushi on stream, I could argue it's a business expense, and so there's no tax due. But like, still, what do you think I'm doing with a pound of sushi? Well, that doesn't even cover the delivery fee. Okay, so my plan, my genius plan, is to honestly, let's just do it in a. I was gonna go find a thingamajiggy, but we'll just do it here. What do they look like? They look like. Where are the walls? Here they are. Polished steep slate. Yeah. So we need like 12. We probably need like 24. And then we need some soul lanterns. I have regular lanterns, and I have soul torches, and I have iron ingots. So let's declutter. Go grab fish with your better hands. Maybe just a bite. Yeah, there used to be a place. Also, finally caught a stream, says Braget.
Finally caught a stream. My boyfriend and I love watching your streams after their live lol. Also, where is the bathtub drink thing?
Here's the bathtub. Okay, you know what? Oh, it's so gross. I was going to drink out of it if you want to look inside of there. I don't think I should be drinking out of this. Oh, you can't actually see. It's got like... You know how like things just get gross over time? Yeah, I don't want to... There's like a sticky yellow patch in there. Here is my bathtub. Do you like it? It costs $50. And I haven't drunken out of it a single time. You know, I think I need to. I think today is the day. Okay, here's the... Oh, thank you, Danielle. Additional sushi fund. Thank you. You know what? There we go. That's what I'm talking. Now I can order sushi. Now I can... We're all good. No, thank you so much, Danielle. It's good to see you today. But no, I'm glad you and your boyfriend love watching my streams together. Braget. Is that how you say your name? I feel like it's Bridget, but like not, you know. Also, thank you very much for the sushi tax. Much appreciation. Mucho appreciande. Wait, how'd you make a lantern? It's like a... So a soul lantern must be that with some soul torches, right? So we take... I know 7 of these. And then we make 7 soul lanterns. Okay, that was easy. And then we do it again. Yeah, I need to clear out more spots in my inventory. It is it is just a mess in here. Put the 8 polished away. And then put the glow berries away. And then I don't even know at this stage what we do. So let's go to sleep. A sushi stream is in order now. We've paid for it. Okay, here's your sushi money. Fine, I'm ordering some sushi. What sushi do we get, chat? What sushi do we get? There's enough sushi places open near me at 9:30 that I can order. Like, name a type of sushi and I'll find it. Actually, wait, I'll go to the place I went to most recently. I really liked where I last got sushi. No, wait. Yeah, I did. Okay, chat. We're working out what sushi I'm getting now. You're welcome. Glad. You know, I'm glad you took my... I'm having a unhealthy week, but I'm getting back into the swing of things as order sushi. But if you think about it, sushi's healthy, and I can eat it for breakfast tomorrow too, so... It's all good. I'm yet to find sushi that isn't disgusting. Oh, you just haven't tried the right sushi. Oh my god, guy. Come on. I mean... How is that the thing that makes people go, you know what? This is the thing that needs the tips. I mean, like, I appreciate them. Thank you very much for the thank you, chat. I love your show of support. Walk into chat playing sushi, says John Parker. It's good to see you. Thank you for 3 months of membership, by the way. So I think they go up here, by the way. That's my understanding. And we have like the lantern hang off there. Maybe we'll recheck our image. You better treat yourself good. Okay, chat. What are we getting? What sushi are we getting? Maybe try a place you haven't gone to before. Something I'm actually trying to do. This is the dumbest goal anyone's ever wanted to do. I want to order from every single place within my delivery radius, or like as many as I can. I've ordered from about 45 so far, and I'm like less than 5% in. I'm like, there's so much I need to. Okay, so I'm gonna confirm. Yeah, it's underneath. Okay. Is it 2 though? I think it is 2. I think we messed that up. We'll confirm, of course. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, it's definitely the first one and not the second one, right? But yeah, the fact that like we're like, okay, got a whole thing, got some expensive COVID tests, and was like, cool, thank you, Toy Cat. I'm like, you know what? I don't have the money, but I'm not gonna buy sushi of $1. And I was like, here is sushi money. Buy sushi on me. I think it's 45 is 5% of your sushi restaurants. Oh no, 5% of the overall restaurants in the area. I don't have 1,000 sushi restaurants. Also, 1 year with this sushi-loving Bedrock player, says Anthony Armstrong. Congrats! Next month, I believe you do get yourself a new cat color, which is the most exciting thing, really, if you think about it. So yeah, we're gonna break this now. We'll just put the walls up with no thing below it, and then we'll start doing these. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So I think there's blocks that go above these things too, if I'm being honest, though. Yeah, it looks like this. I can't tell what those blocks are. There's something going on there, right? There's something going on.
Big salmon roll.
Big salmon roll, says John Parker. Okay, a big salmon. Okay, I'll get a big salmon roll. Whatever. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna search salmon and see what comes up. Salmon, uramaki. Okay. Honestly, I can't tell you what uramaki is. I'm assuming it's like the uramaki roll. Oh, it's just it's the inside out. Honestly, okay, hot take here, right? Uramaki, now that I know what it is, if you don't know what it is, look it up, because I guarantee you'll agree with me once you see what I'm talking about. It's one of the worst sushi rolls. Like, I never enjoy it, I just eat it because it's there. You know, it always comes... Also, I'm gonna have to murder these guys. Sorry, friends. Oh no, now it's... Okay. Okay, I mean... If it stops mob spawning, it stops mob spawning. Order the biggest salmon out there. Of course that's what I have to do. That's insane. I have 2 restaurants in my order radius. Says cheese tastes good. Oh yeah, it's one of those trade-offs of living in a city, right? Like, I might be murdered anytime I leave my house. But, you better believe there's so many food options in exchange. Like, you know, if there's a pandemic, I'm first on the chopping block. Like, for real, the odds, every single day, I pass someone who has just arrived in from Heathrow Airport, who could have come from any corner of the globe. Like, you know, if China wasn't, like, shut down, I would pass someone from Wuhan daily. And so, yeah, I feel like, do a sushi review. Sushi review, very optimistic. Thank you. People do call me an optimist. Optimus Prime, I think, is what they call me. I dare you to kill the next mob you see with your pickaxe. That would be so wild. Can you imagine? Man, I bet you couldn't. Okay, so uramaki's off the table. I hate uramaki. It's the worst sushi roll. Wait, do you want me to show you it? Okay, so let me give a life pro tip. If you don't know sushi, because I think sushi's still like kind of out there food. Most people have tried it, but not everyone has tried it. So if you're one of those people, this is my least favorite type of sushi. It's got like sesame on the outside and seaweed on the inside. It looks like this. You don't want this. If you see this type of sushi, it's fine, it's tasty, it's fish and it's rice, and that's what sushi is. But it's not the best type of sushi. The best types, as far as I'm concerned, if you're gonna dump it in some things, I think just regular maki is great. So this is what maki looks like. I think maki's so cute, but like good because it's just so cute. You get so many of them. You can dunk them in soy sauce. Like, it comes from the flavor of the soy sauce or wasabi or whatever. But also, it's vegetables. So, like, it's good for you. So, I'll accept these. And then the other one that everyone loves is inari. Oh, no, inari is a type of roll, actually. So, the other one you should definitely try is this. So, this is like a way to be adventurous while ordering sushi. But, like, also not, because sushi's not that adventurous. But I love it anyway. It's inari. That is tofu, but it tastes sweet. So, it's like a meat replacement, but it's also sweet. I don't understand what tofu is, honestly. I've looked into it before. It's bean curds or something. What does that even mean? What is a bean curd? And the other type is the stick on it. What's it called? Like sushi type. You know, I'll just get a good. I'm gonna get a little chart going, shall I? Here we go. Okay. So do you wanna? Here's a handy little chart of types of sushi. And we can go through it together. So this is oh man, this is a terrible stock image. So there is a nigiri, as you can see on the bottom one. There is, I can't even read it because it's so low resolution. There's gunkari. There's, you know, this is terrible. This is the worst stock image I've ever seen. I'm gonna find a better stock image. Okay, here we go. There's the... Here's a better thing for you. So, I don't like... Oh, it's transparent. Personally, I'm not a big fan of uramaki, the top left one. Sashimi is the bottom left. It's just fish, which is great. Love some sashimi. I might order some sashimi. It's probably a healthy choice. Nigiri is when you put it on a bed of rice. So it's just the fish, but it's on a bed of rice. Maki's on the right. It's like an inside out thing. And the hand roll is in the middle. And I'm sorry for missing your membership. Thank you so much, Mukbella. I think it's Mukbella. I'm gonna confirm. I'm 99% sure it's Mukbella. Anyway, so we're gonna order some sushi. It's gonna be good. Burek with salty yogurt is tasty for everyone. Man, that salty yogurt drink that you have in Turkey is the strangest thing. I cannot get over how bad it is. I don't like sushi, says Abiel Rivera. Nah, you haven't tried the right sushi. Like, you might also not like it. But statistically, it's probably the other thing. Burek is healthy, trust me. I love burek so much. I do love me a burek or two. The problem with burek is, like, afterwards I feel bad about myself and what I've done, you know? I'm like, this was a mistake. It's like a sausage roll, where of course it tastes good, but that's not where the debate is. Okay, so the second thing, I think we've done a good job on that. Fourth thing, we haven't done a good job here, so let's work this one out, shall we? Okay, there's a soul lantern that goes underneath the thing, and then it goes like 2 blocks above that. Okay, that's gonna be hard to work out. And then here's the third reference image. Oh, this is even harder to... How do we even do anything about this? What is any of this, you know? Okay, so yeah, my reference images suck. I also have the trailer. We can watch through. Do you like trailers? Bet you like trailers. Yeah, I think this is the handiest way to... Well, like... So, I think just looking down this hallway and being... Oh, there's a ton of carpet I need. Yeah, it goes on for a really long way, right? I could be wrong, but I think it's like 2 hallways basically combined. And then halfway into that hallway, like 12, 15 blocks, it goes to the left. That's easy enough to do. There's a lot of destruction required, but I can do it. Oh, I'm leaving it on screen again. The streamers only just got into reviewing, ordering, and Toycat teaching us the other types of sushi lamau. You know, every time I tried to stay on point, people know how to distract me. Which means it's their fault and not my fault. Anything I do, I'm not liable for. Yeah, how about that? How about that, internet? Do you like it when I blame you for your mistakes? Yeah, I bet you like that. So now I grab another, like, 5 of these, or 4 of these, and then we grab, I guess, 6 of these. And I'm gonna make 6 more soul lanterns. See if that works. Better believe it does. And then we have 1 spare iron nugget. No one cares about iron nuggets, so I leave it here. And my problems are solved. Minecraft, but alive. Toycat knows it's his fault. Yeah, Toycat should get teriyaki chicken, trust me. Most places sell it. I really don't like teriyaki chicken. Like, sweet and chicken are not flavors that should mix, as far as I'm concerned. Which is a bit of a cop-out, because, like, people mix bad flavors all the time, and it totally works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some sashimi. I think I'm gonna get some nigiri going, get some sashimi going. Make it all salmon, of course. So, should I get seared salmon or regular salmon, chat? I don't know what the difference would be. Do I want my salmon to be seared? I think I don't want my salmon to be seared, right? I guess I could get both and find out the difference. Or tuna. I mean, tuna's a tasty vegetable too. Just saw this, don't understand the title. Aren't you always live, ready to perform a video for me? That is not how that works. I'm afraid to tell you. I'm afraid to point out this very real truth. I'm sorry to say it. I do not like teriyaki chicken either, says Lisa Powers. Exactly. You know what? Me and you, the only two... shit, Sam. The only 2 logical people in existence. Is it lightly seared? That's tasty. You know what? I'm going to take your word for it. I don't believe you're correct, but I'm going to take your word for it anyway, because now I can blame you when it goes wrong, Pygo. That's all I need in my life. I just need people who are accountable when things go terrible, so I can go, yeah, I knew it would go bad. I'm so smart because I'm smart enough to do what you say, but then to hold back and to blame things on it anyway, you know? That's my level of intelligence. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab some soul lanterns now. Gonna place them underneath these things. It's slowly coming together, which I like. Place a little soul lantern under there. There's also a soul lantern coming out from here somewhere. I'm not sure I understand precisely where. But I'm not sure anyone understands precisely anything at this point. And then this obviously goes a whole ton of the way this way. And at some point it turns left. I should probably work out exactly what that some point is. But for now, we'll just assume it's like over here. And here we go. Also, it's good to see you, Harrison Gray. Sid is only good for you when you eat at the place, says John Parker. Yeah, I would have guessed that, right? I would have guessed they can't really... Like, Sid... You know, I don't know. What's our reckoning, chat? Sid or not Sid? What sashimi am I getting? You need to let me know. They're probably wool blocks, not carpet. I think it's hard to be sure which of those it is. But I think what's important is we destroy it now, and then we replace it with what we get. And then also we need to have like one of these coming out of the wall somewhere. Like, I know there. Have a little thing coming off that. Boom, perfect. Okay, so now we replace the floor with some carpet. Easy enough. Oh wait, I think if it's carpet, we don't need to replace the floor, right? Nah, I'm not gonna think about it too hard. Have you gone to Hibachi, Toy Cat? I think Hibachi is called teppanyaki here, unless that's a different concept. But I've been to the place where there's a grill in front of you. You know, where they're like, you know, I've been to that. If you know what I mean. You should know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then you're what's wrong with society today. So yeah, now I have to destroy this entire area up here. Because it's now getting in the way of my dreams. Not Sid, but make sure it's Big Salmon. It's a good idea, that is. I mean, if you think about it, all salmon must be Big Salmon. What's your opinion on pork pies, Toy Cat? Says Harvey Thorpe. I like the idea of pork pies, and in my life, I've had good pork pies, but every time I try to have them, they're just not good, you know? Like, maybe like pork pies are only really good when they're handcrafted. You don't think, okay, actually, wait, this is my hot take. There's lots of, every food is good at some level, or almost every food. But some foods have to be like I think cheap pasta is amazing. Like, cheap pasta, great pasta, it's all the same, honestly. Like, there's not a big quality difference. Whereas cheap sushi versus expensive sushi, you're going to actually notice, or cheap steak versus expensive steak, you're going to notice the quality difference. It's not to say that one's so much better than the other, it's just to say you're going to notice, is my point there. And so, let's place one of these there. Then a couple more walls. I'm going to start running out of these things soon, so we'll place a couple over here, I guess. There we go. Place our soul lantern. Call it a day. For the 5-year anniversary, you should get 10 beacons in 2 rows, and that's a bad idea that I'm not going to be doing. So, oh, I've already got a stack of polished these, so I just use those to... There we go. Look at the beautiful thing that I've made. I'm sometimes annoyed when I'm trying to craft myself, and the game is like, no, that's not what you're going to do today. So instead we're like, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it your way, Minecraft, if you insist. Hypothetical, if you have 3 years of free time to do whatever you like, except working on a career/job, paid or not paid, what would you do? Okay, so, the most important thing in this that, like, most people will miss is that if you develop your skills, you can earn more when you get back in 3 years than you can then. I think there's very few exceptions to that. Like, I think an example would be, like, me. You know, like, a lot of YouTubers based on momentum. If I don't upload for 3 years... I have to then build that momentum back, and it's potentially hard. You know, is this based on my skill, or is this based on chance? It's an endless debate that I can't really entertain in any meaningful way. But, okay, so now we place one of these. Place a little soul lantern under it. Yeah, I like this a lot. I feel like the soul lanterns added a surprising amount to this. And then we place one of those over there. Nice. And then I've got a spare wall, which I'll just place there for some reason. Do you like chicken katsu? Oh, chicken katsu. Man, I was like properly confused by that. I was like, katsu? Also, is this deep slate or is this chiseled deep slate? I mean, cobbled deep slate. I think it's cobbled. Yeah, wait. I can't find out. It's not letting me middle click this block, which means I don't have it, which means it must be regular deep slate. Okay, cobbled deep slate was the wrong choice. you think people are gonna notice? Ah, they're not gonna notice. And so, yeah, now we're gonna destroy some more blocks, and we'll just place we'll just place this down somewhere. I don't really care where. Instead of this being a torch, we'll have it be one of those. Easy. More sushi. Okay, yeah, sushi time, chat. How are we sushiing up today? What's the sushi of the day? Can't believe this stream is live. Wishing you the worst of luck on your COVID test tomorrow. Hey, Darcy, thank you for reading the description. No one reads the description. That's amazing. No, I'm in this. Okay, so I need to test positive to. No, sorry, I need to test negative tomorrow. And if I don't test negative tomorrow, I have to pay another batch of money for another test, which I'm pretty sure will test negative regardless. And it's like, I'm like worried about it because I'm thinking like, okay, what if I just skip the test and I go straight to the one that's probably negative? And then it's like, well, you need a backup plan, right? And it's like, well, should you pay £50 for a backup plan? And it's like, ooh, that is a lot of money actually, isn't it? And it's just like, man, can I just be like, hey, you know, you're cool, bro. You can come in. Sushi and burek. If they made burek sushi, I'd be so on board. That sounds amazing. How is watching this man trying to choose what to eat free? Says Quaffle said. You know what? People said in the future entertainment would be so much better. And, you know, they weren't wrong. You can watch a man choose which type of sushi he's gonna consume. And it doesn't even cost money. Unless you choose for it to cost money. Which some people do. Some people pay for the sushi that way. You have to pay for COVID tests, says Leanne Vandermeer. Okay, you know what? Can I hot take everyone right here? So in the way healthcare works in the UK is you pay for it via your taxes. It's called single payer healthcare. And a lot of salty Americans like to talk about it, like, ooh, yeah, healthcare is free in the UK. No, it's not. I mean, like, it's free at the point of use, which is great, but like, you know, we don't just magically not pay doctors. You know, like, it's whatever. Anyway, and so as a result, so we pay for healthcare in the UK. However, the healthcare you pay for does not cover holidays. For whatever dumb reason, they're like, if you want to travel internationally, you have to pay for your own vaccines, as in not COVID vaccines, every other vaccine. Like, I think I've got a yellow fever vaccine or something like that I had to pay some money for. And then as well as that, also we tried a pupusas. I think I have. I'm not sure. Abiel Rivera. I'll have to let you know. It's free if you commit tax fraud. That's true. Also, there's a ton of other ways you can make it free. Single payer healthcare. What about multiplayer? Jovan Krajewski. You know, that's top 5 comment of the stream. It's not the hypocrite comment, but it's second place. Sending you negative thoughts for your test tomorrow. Timely, says Polly E. Thank you very much. Anyway, so if you wanna travel, you need a test. And those tests you're not allowed to do under the government healthcare that you pay for with your taxes, because the government doesn't want to be seen as paying for people's holidays. And it's like, it's not the government paying, it's us. How does the government get its money? Ah! And like the fact that the government is even convinced that like, yeah, it's free for you. Like, I find that frustrating. I find that very frustrating. Like, I get the idea that, like, the best public health measure is to try and discourage traveling. But you're effectively taxing people on it by saying, yeah, pay a private company. Except it's worse than a tax, because instead of the tax going to the government to, you know, buy missiles or, you know, like whatever the government spends money on. Instead, it's like, yeah, there's a private company that disconnects their phone line. They literally try and call up Randox Health. Try and send them an email. Good luck on that one. The service they give you is they give you a code that says you've received a test, and that means that, like, you know, the UK will let you back in. When you go into other countries, they're actually a pretty well-run operation. I do have to give it to them. You know, good job on not being terrible. But like the fact that, like, why is this even the system? Why do we just accept this? Beggars can't be choosers unless you're the government. Exactly. But you know what? I would like to point out that do I have the perms to port your stream to Twitch, says Squashy? No. You do not. You have whatever the opposite of permission is. I wish we could work out the opposite of permission was, and then I could give that to you. But no, you do not. You do not have permission. You have anti-permission. You have permission -1. Shall I just keep saying words that mean broadly the same thing? I think that's a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna place a shulker box here, and we're gonna start filling this with cobbled deep slate because we're gonna be mining a ton of it today. So I might as well start doing something with it. And then I'm also gonna put the chiseled deep slate, the tiles, etc., just away. Just so we have more space to mine in peace. You have a sincere refuser. Randox, an employee that worked for them, they are widely offered. Ah, you know Randox, yeah. Look, the thing is though, they're the cheapest, and like, I mean, again, we're not talking about healthcare where you're worried about your health. When you care about your health, you're gonna pay the most for healthcare, etc. When you're just trying to tick a government form box to enter your own country, you're just like, just I don't care. I just want, you know, like when you don't care about something, you don't want quality, you just want it done. This is why, okay, have you ever been to IKEA, right? If you haven't been to IKEA, you're missing out on life. But if you ever go to IKEA, you'll notice they'll have like 5 versions or 3 versions of every piece of furniture. Like take a desk, for example. There'll be like a £100 desk, a £200 desk, and there'll be a desk that costs £13. And like, wow, that's so cheap. It's amazing. And the desk that costs £13 is great for like people who are trying to just save the most and just like, I need a desk and I cannot afford, you know, a £100 desk. But like, if you look at the other, if you look at most people that are buying that, it's people who aren't buying it for themselves. Someone in my life needs a desk and I don't care about them. I'd say landlords are the biggest culprits for this. My entire household is sending you negative energy for your COVID test. Thanks for being here and pre-gaming with us, says James. You know, is sushi pre-gaming? Or is it my lemon squash that's pre-gaming? Let's say, honestly, tastier than lemon squash. It's got like a lime flavor to it. Wish there was a way to describe a tequila lime flavor. Is the UK health system that our system is based on is worse than ours? All COVID tests are free here, regardless of the reason or how many you have. Getting COVID tested is my aunt's new hobby. Yeah, so getting COVID tested here is free as long as it's not for travel. And that's the messed up thing. You can do a test, confirm you don't have COVID, but you can't use that as proof for traveler reasons, if you get what I'm saying. You know? And that it just doesn't make any sense. Like it's not a rule that has any logic because you can do the test, they just don't let you use it. And sure, there's like incentives and disincentives and stuff. It makes me mad. It makes me like legitimately upset. They're like, you know, like you want to use our healthcare? Ah, I got ya. It's the same with I don't know, dentistry. Like, you know, like as a NHS taxpayer, I pay for the dentist service of like, I don't know, I think it's like 60% of the country. But because, you know, I live in an area with lots of people, I can't access the free dent. I pay for my dentistry, and it's like that sucks. So I'm paying twice. Yeah, that's how it be. Okay, so sushi chat. My whole room is literally IKEA and thrift store. Oh yeah, when I first moved out, if you ever want to go look at my sad apartment from 2012, everything I owned was a charity store, and then some things were the cheapest IKEA thing. Again, I was the person who did not have money or cared. I just needed a object. You know? Sometimes you just want an object, man. It's crazy how one man can be so interesting when playing a block game. Oh, it's because I play the block game really badly and I'm not interesting. That's the secret. That's my secret, at least. Yeah, let's get some sashimi going. You know, okay. Wait, you moved out when you were 16? It can't have been 2012, I guess. I guess it would have been 2000. Either it was no, it was 2013, I guess. You can watch videos of, no wait. We're gonna have to go back and check that timeline. I think it was 2013 then. No, yeah, I was living at home in 2013, and then I was reliving at home in 2015. Because I watched a video of mine from 2015, you can hit screaming children. And I was like, man, the amount of videos I let those things ruin. Student life, says Leanne Vandermeer. I think it's pretty cool. Okay. I think that you know, like, we always say it like it's a bad thing. I think, like, student life being so cheap is this great thing. Because now all of the pleasures in life, like, get earned one by one. Whereas when you live with your parents, your life is just how your life is, you know? Like, they afford you a certain number of luxury. You know, like, there's a big difference when you're like, ooh, this is all... Because, like, I think a lot of people prefer independence but garbage to, like... at least when you're young. You prefer the idea of independence but garbage to comfortable but not independent. And then you get to, like, actually work out where on the spectrum you want to sit. And I think that's really valuable. Okay, what sashimis am I getting? Okay. Sashimi time. Let's do this. Oh, there's so many sushi places. There's so many sushi places. I can get tataki. Oh, tataki? That sounds good. Oh, I don't even know what I want now. What am I getting, chat? Am I getting sashimi? I can get some sashimi. I can get some scallops from Hokkaido. Ooh. There's so many, oh, very fatty tuna sashimi. It costs 16 pounds. Is that worth paying for? I genuinely, like, sushi is one of those foods that just gets wildly expensive wildly quickly. Like, I don't even understand how it does. Tatatiki. Yeah, Tata Tiki. It's like your Tartars have gone to a tiki world. Sending negative thoughts. Thank you, Ethan Moreau, for the negative thoughts. Scallops are so delicious. I don't think I've had scallops in my adult life. Ooh, I can get the, okay, I'll just show you this and promise not to dox me. So I'm gonna stop another recording now, because okay, there we go. This is, I love these things, by the way. I don't even know what you call them. Like, look at that. I love those. Those are my, I want some of those for sure. They're salmon, don't worry. Not gonna let you down, chat. And then I guess if the chat recommends the Tatatiki, let's go for it, you know? Tatatiki. Is it worth £11.86 though? Like, I don't have a feel for how crazy expensive it is. Like with a burger, you can look at a £7 burger and say that's pretty cheap. You can look at a £15 burger and say that's on the, or like a £22 burger, and you can say that's very expensive. You know, everyone has a, or like I guess a pound burger is very cheap, and a £22 burger. Everyone has the range at least. So if someone says this is a 16p burger, you're like, whoa, that's unheard of cheap. I'm not getting a burger. Or if someone says it'll be £60 for your burger, you're like, well, okay, no. So yeah, what do you reckon, chat? Tatatiki, is £11.86 a fair price, or am I getting scammed? Give me your feelings. Or should I get some very fatty bluefin tuna? I literally found this trying to think of YouTube titles. I've had a £14 burger that was a steak with lobster. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, Harrison, for making Pig Step play. Also, my grandma's house on fire and she wasn't stopped. I agree. You're not Sean Didar stuffs. I'm seeing how it happened. Bluefin. Oh, we want bluefin, do we? Bluefin. I like bluefin, actually. Ooh, very fatty bluefin tuna. Is it like £15 for 2 pieces? Seems impossibly expensive. Like, I'm paying £7 for a bite. You know, I guess I'm not paying it. I guess, chat, you paid for this money. Yeah, I guess you paid for these sushi bits. We'll get... Okay, I'm gonna go for the very fatty bluefin tuna. It can't be that bad, right? I've spent £20 and I've only got 4 pieces of sushi right now, chat. But bluefin is endangered. Yeah, if it's... I mean, maybe it should have thought about that before. Maybe it should have thought about how tasty it was. If it wants to complain about being endangered, is what I was trying to say. I'd rather eat tuna from a can, to be honest. Man, yeah, canned tuna is one of those delights. One of those real delights. I recommend trying scallops at some point. I don't know if they're used to make sushi. Oh no, in this one it is just like 3 slices of scallops from Hokkaido. It's just, there is a, right? The more in danger, the better it tasted. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that's offensive to say, but it's true, right? The only reason that animals go endangered from humans is because they're so useful to us that we would literally rather kill all of them than work out how to sustainably kill all of them. Oh, Japanese pickle Hosamaki. Now we're talking about something. Special rolls. Oh, man. No, okay, this is definitely a too expensive sushi place. This is a place that is charging too much. But I don't know if I should accept that. Can I legally marry the Soviet Union? Also, hey, Toy Cat, you scared me as I joined when you went, ah! Ah! £7 burgers unheard of, says Myra Medchan. See, that's the great thing about being British, is you get to make jokes about weight and currency being the same thing. See, but there's no unit of weight called the dollar, and so your currency's inferior. Get Hawaiian-style sushi with spam in it, says Nodaron. Oh, I want to see if there's anything with spam I can order, actually. Okay, let's see if we can get some spam. Let's see if there's any Hawaiian-style. I love wasabi so much. Please be wasabi. Please be wasabi. Please. No, there's no spam wasabi. Oh, I can get some Chinese food that has spam in it, but it's not the same. We all know it's not the same. The slimes are really moving me. Are they really? Oh, I thought they were, because I was in a corner. Do 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 do. Okay, so sushi, let's do it. You know, I'm gonna have to look this place up. Like it seems so absurdly expensive. Like it seems impossible. Oh, I think it's closed. Did we do this again? Did I spend so long looking at a place that it shut down? Oh, I think I did. Oopsie. Oh, yeah. Okay, oh, no. And oh, no, yeah, it's closed for the day. Okay, good news, chat. We don't have to work out if £16 was too much to pay for Bluefin, because it's no longer open. I'm gonna look this place up later. They apparently are Hawaiian, but they don't have anything Hawaiian in there. Okay, so we're starting again from scratch. Starting again from scratch. I think that, like, fish lives don't matter unless they're goldfish. Honestly, a part of me dies. Like, a part of me is genuinely not alive anymore because of the... Also, thank you, Ronstar308. Here's a $5. Buy your fish and get back to telling us why life is bleak and how Endermen are a metaphor for educational dysfunction. Yeah, it's gotta be so annoying if you're just here for the podcast style thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna order sushi, I'm gonna do it. You're not gonna believe me, but I'm gonna really order sushi. And then I spend so long trying to order, and then a place just closes, and then we don't order. Because that is our entire live stream so far. Okay, I'm gonna order some sushi. I'm gonna do it. You won't believe me, but I will. Okay, I'm gonna get some sashimi first of all. Okay, so seared salmon. I'm gonna go with it. Chat recommends seared salmon. I'm gonna get some seared salmon. So Cat, you are my podcast. You are my podcast, my only podcast. You make me listen when I am doing things. You'll never know, Toy Cat, how much I listen to you because you are in a parasocial relationship with me in my head. I'm mostly here for the podcast stuff because you're my favorite when it comes to that, but this is still entertaining. Thank you, Midnight Nachos. You know, I want nachos now. Why would you say such a nice thing so that I had to read out your username? You selfish monster, Midnight Nachos. Anyone who didn't come here for sushi orders can respectfully leave, says Danielle. Okay, I got some. Oh, I can get a mix of salmon and tuna sashimi. Oh, and then I can get a mix of nigiri and sashimi. Oh, that sounds good. I think I'm gonna do that actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a mix of nigiri sashimi. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a mix of nigiri and sashimi, some salmon, some tuna, and then let's get. Also, thank you very much. I love how the 2 times I've joined your streams, you've been ordering food. Thank you for more food, money. I'm gonna use it to buy food probably, and money. You better believe. Yeah, no, I'm very bad at live streaming. Chat enables it, to be fair. I'm just here trying to enjoy my best life, talk to you about how we're all ideological hypocrites, but we like to pretend that we're not because that helps us be less hypocritical when we have to pretend that we're not hypocritical. But instead, I'm just here looking at a menu. Like, should I get some sashimi, some nigiri, mosaic? You know, there's all sorts of options here. A futomaki. Ooh, I don't know what a futomaki is. I'm gonna have to Google that. Is that a hand roll? Futomaki. Oh, it's no, those are boring. Futomaki. No fan of futomaki. Tamaki and hand roll. Hosomaki. You know, I'll get my little mix selection. I think that'll be great. Do you like my whistling ability, internet? Sometimes people compliment it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I liked being complimented on that. It's weird that some compliments feel better than others, right? Like, everyone has a thing they like being complimented on. My theory is that, like, you like compliments that you don't receive the most. Because if people compliment you all the time, it's a sign that it's an easy compliment to give. I think people like hard to give compliments. I sing that to Mini Moderator, says Cat Beanie. Oh, that's cute. Your hobby is your sunshine. You are my hobby, my only hobby. You make me scream when it's 2 a.m. You'll never know how much I live up. You'll never know how much I give up on life because you are very goddamn loud. There we go. I can alter that song to be about anything now. I should. Also, I can't whistle and it makes me sad. Oh yeah, I just learned to whistle over like, I don't know, my teenage years. Also, why did so many slimes spawn in all at once? Is it because I removed all the walls? Did I make it too easy for them? I'm a selfish monster and I'm proud, says Midnight Nachos. You know, I can tell. Now I have to order nachos as well as sushi. How are you gonna do this to me? And act like it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some... Okay, what is ooh, Inari Hosomaki. That sounds amazing. I need to know. Wait, Hosomaki's inside out, right? Hosomaki. I think I just looked it up. Oh no, it's not. It's the one that's inside in. Okay, I'll grab that too. Okay, so my basket right now is some nigiri, some sashimi, and some hosomaki. Okay, I'm just gonna order it right now. I've learned my lesson about what happens if you don't order food. And so, okay, let's go. It's on its way, internet. Don't worry. I'll do some sushi review of you later. How long have you been playing on this world? About an hour and a half. Do you like my American? Was that good? I'm trying to do more subtle American accents. Like, oh my god, you can't always do an accent that's like Californian because people get that it's over the top. Not everyone sounds like this, man. So instead you just gotta do like, I'm from New York, buddy, and I'm here to like, no, that's a bad example. You just gotta like, I had it. I have a phrase, but I've lost my phrase. You can do it, Soy Cat. Order some food and be amazing. Also, your singing is the best. Thank you, Chris Argent. Do you know koala bears aren't bears that... Would you know that koalas aren't bears that are unqualified? Oh, I get it. That's a good joke, JJ Spring. Okay, we're good now. We're ready to do this. The southern drawl sneaking at every accent you try, Lamau, says Darcy. Yeah. I'll agree with that. I'm drinking coffee over here. Yeah, there you go, that's it. You know, one day I'll have the perfect New York accent down. And a New York will sneak into my accents. Can you do a Kermit the Frog voice? The villain in Don't Look Down, or Don't Look Up, I think it's called. Like, he was the most confusing villain in any movie I've watched in a long time. But he had the, like, funniest voice. Like, maybe it's meant to be a comedy, you know? I don't believe so. It's okay when American, I think the American actually do is funny. Red pandas are also not pandas. Oh yeah, almost every animal that has something in its name is a lie. I bet you didn't know. Do you know a daddy longlegs is actually a spider? I bet you didn't know that. We're just bad at naming things. When I moved from Illinois to California, people thought I couldn't speak proper English, like I just came to the States. Oh, I think, I could be wrong, but I think the Midwest accent is genuinely the one that is most... Let me word this correctly. The Midwest accent is the most understandable accent in America because it sounds so neutral. It's like, today on the news. Okay, that's British. Today, I can't do it. Today on the news, we're gonna talk about why it's so, I can't do an accent. I'm going New York, apparently. I love American accents in general. They make Southern cultures unique. Exactly. I don't know what you said, but I agree with it. You know, I agree wholeheartedly with what you just said, despite not understanding in the slightest. If you want to learn accent perfectly, you could take some... oh no, I missed it. What is it? You could take some speech lessons. Actors do it all the time. Here's my Toy Cat tax. I love you so much. I feel like it's much funnier to have bad accents though. Like, oi mate, I'm from New Zealand. There's no, I keep saying Zealand. It's not, it's the wrong vowel shift. It is. Well, down here we have ourselves some proper... it just all fades into pirate when I try Southern Hemisphere accents. Daddy Longlegs are actually not true spiders. They're called harvestmen. Midwestern is the Dan Rather accent. I don't know who Dan Rather is. You might as well have just said Midwest is the place where they sound funny. And I'd be like, yep, that's true. This is what the frog is for, says John Parker. Yeah, this, okay, if right now, if I had a frog, I would be killing it. I'd be in a good place. Midwesterners be like, yeehaw, howdy partners, says Anonymous. Exactly. England, accents change every 5 miles. America, accents change every 1,500 miles. Kaylee, figured it was time I get around to paying my Toy Cat tax. Thank you very much for the Toy Cat tax. It has gone towards some great sushi. I hope it's great. If it's okay sushi, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Should we order some backup sushi in case the sushi isn't good? I think that's what we should do, right? I mean, imagine sushi arriving and it being okay. What are you gonna do with yourself? You're gonna die is what you're gonna do. Sushi nachos. There's a place in Vegas I used to go to because it was right next to my apartment called Sushi Rito or Sushito. It was a portmanteau of sushi and burrito. And they made a burrito, but they made it out of sushi ingredients. And I was good. Like, it was like healthy good, so like you felt good afterwards. And if you feel good after eating the food, you can never feel that good while eating the food. It's a sad reality of life. You know, a burger, or, you know, like a deep fried, I had a chicken donut. A donut made of chicken for dinner. Or like a few donuts made of chicken for dinner today. Ooh, it's good. Try a Japanese accent since you're doing sushi. You're only allowed to do accents where white people live, otherwise I get in trouble with some of the wrong types, is all I'll say. What if the backup sushi is bad too, says Yvette Dim. Oh no, you're right. That is a real possibility. We might need to watch out. Also, what is sushi but seaweed burritos? Says, Thick Sand. You know what, you're raising a good point. What is sushi but a seaweed burrito? I don't think there's a good answer. Hey, diamonds! I don't think there's a good answer to that. Are you proud of me for finding diamonds, chat? If you don't say you're proud of me, I won't mind the diamonds. Toy Cat knows how to do knows better than to do a fake Asian accent. Oh yes, me and no, see, right? Even those first 2 letters, I'm like, oh god, back out, abort, don't make this joke, get out of here. You can still do it alive, Toy Cat. You don't have to. If you're feeling suicidal, there are better ways to end it than this. How's your sickness? You doing all good, says Kenzie Taylor? So yesterday, it's funny. On my first day of freedom, I did cough like 3 times, and I was like, okay, we're in for COVID now. It's happening. And then today I went for a long bike ride and nothing happened. Actually, the most noble thing on my bike ride is my bike battery. I think this is a true, like, okay, I'm talking out my arse here, but that's what everyone does all the time. It's just they don't admit it. Also, I've worked out why Kiwis shift vowels. It's because the Maori language sounds like somewhere between English and vowels and English speakers copied it. Yeah, it makes, I think though, like, it's so similar to Australian that it's got to be influenced by that as well, right? It's got to be an influence of all the things around you. But what I was saying before, Someone clip those words. Oh no. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. It must have been bad if someone if chat's asking what my favorite color is. Anyway, so yeah, I had some I coughed. Oh yeah, so I'm I don't know anything about battery technology, but my bike, I've got a bike with like a 50 kilometer, maybe 50 mile range. It's one of the two. But during cold weather, it goes nowhere. Like the battery died while I was like 3 miles into a journey today. Like it died, but then it came back, and then it kept dying. And I think it's something about the cold temperature, because as soon as I got it inside, it said 50% remaining, and it's like, I could have used that 50% while I was riding you home. Bike. I mean, the bike didn't really respond. Wait, this stream is actually live. If you'll believe it, this stream is actually live. If you'll believe it. You don't have to believe it. There's good reasons not to. Oh, we found more diamonds. You know, I didn't get enough validation, so I'm not mining any of the diamonds today. Is this just one diamond? Huh. That's odd. That's very odd. I characterize New Zealand accents as being derived from a mixture of Maori and Australian, but it surprised me that in the 150 years, the accents could be so different to Britain. Yeah, I think America used to be my go-to example of that, but America actively tried to alter their way of speaking to be different than the UK. So it's like less of a perfect example. But like the fact that Canadians sound different, or the fact that Australians sound different, despite being a full-on part of the UK. Till very recently, too. And even now, they're super close friends of the UK. Like, they're different identities or whatever else. But who doesn't have a different identity these days? Pre-recorded responses to chat says beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's a fun idea for a stream. Live stream, but I'm actually just guessing what chat is saying. Because it's on a huge delay. Okay, so I need to work this out now. I think I'm going to have to look at the reference image. I don't like having to look at it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so we're gonna put this in like... Okay, so we want to work out what the wall is made out of. It's a ton of... Oh, it's like a random mash of blocks on the left there. Yeah, I can't work... Okay, there's deep slate tiles like 3 blocks up. And then there's a random mash in the middle. And then it's deep slate tiles and chiseled on the bottom. So we need some deep slate tiles, we need some chiseled. And that goes all the way across. That's easy to do. I'll get like a specific number of blocks. Just to make my life easier. 32? You know what? 48 will do it. I'll grab 5 of these bricks. And I'll grab some chiseled. Where are the chiseled ones? Didn't I have a ton? Did I put them in the wrong place? Are they in here? I guess we gotta make some chiseled. Ah, that's a problem. I'm glad you recognize Canada as separate from the US, Toycat, says Kaylee Cabral. I am going to Canada in just a short... I mean, I might not be, you know. All depends on COVID tests these days. I'm going to Canada, and I'm actually... I want to make a second channel video about this because I just found it so funny. I wanted to go between 2 very close by Canadian cities, and the Google Maps route that it recommended me was cross the US border twice. And it's like, yeah, sure, of course you're going to have to get COVID tested, because to enter America, even by the land border, you need a COVID test. And it's like, okay, that seems, that's a thing. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a thing I'm going to maybe doing. Where in Canada, says Stephen Benson. I am going to Vancouver. I was cautious. I was like, should I say that? And I was like, it's fine. It's fine. That's a public piece of information. Yeah, so I guess it's this one that's made of tiles down here. We can remove some later, obviously. And then, ooh, I got an update from Deliveroo. This is like when your crush texts you. My crush is sushi. Oh god, you are too big for your own good. Canada will sink in 7 seconds. Please come to British Columbia, says Stephen Benson. I've got good news for you. The city I just named is in British Columbia. If you do a quick check, you notice that Vancouver is in fact a British Columbian city. I've got an editor who lives in British Columbia actually. I want to talk about that at some point. Honestly, I'm just like, I'd like to believe I'm pretty like socially adept, and then every now and then there's a situation I'm like, yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing, and I'm busting out my old Wattpad account for it, so I can't X Sushi fanfic right now. Okay, we're gonna murder all of you real quick. Oh, good, lots of murder. Put it all on the shovel that desperately needs it. And then there we go. Look at this. This is great. We're even gonna leave some gaps for other stuff. And so this is my beautiful thing. I think we're gonna go get some wool blocks. Loving the noises, very awesome. I mean, what else do you recommend I do, right? What else am I meant to do? Should I bring them over to some boats? I just don't want this many slimes. I don't want them. I wish they'd respect my opinion on the matter, but they just don't. Okay, so we're gonna see what's to the left of this little staircase up there. Is it just you can walk forwards? Yeah, it is. You can just walk straight forwards here. Yeah, there's a ton of sculpt blocks, which is tricky to replicate. And then, okay, it's just a long corridor going forwards. From the middle, there's like a big wall, and then there's like some weird ruins. Oh, there's a big hole in the ground. And then there's also like little exit ramps on and off this thing, it seems. Yeah, it's really showing off the same bit of the Deep Dark City over and over again, if you look at it carefully. But that's fine. This is it from a very different angle, actually. And then here's the final one. Look at this thing. Ooh, yeah, I think that's what we need to build. Like, I'm like, it looks exhausting just to imagine building that, honestly. Is it worth killing the mini slimes for non-sword tools for the mending, though? Oh, I guess technically speaking, yeah, it's worth killing them with the shovel directly, because it's only a 1 in 4 chance of using durability.
Toy Cat Tizzle.
Hey, Dollar Toy Cat Tizzle. I don't know what that means, but I'm on board with the message. Thank you very much, McBella78. Appreciate the tip. Yeah, what I actually want. Okay, right now, chat. I'm not gonna find you in chat right now. It's a very small number of you. But if you're an expert on like where to ski in the northwest of the United States, if that's a thing that you have any knowledge of, or if you want to pretend you have knowledge of it because it's the internet and you can just lie to me and I'm not gonna know, it's gonna sound just as good as if you really do know. Then let me know in the chat. Send me a tweet. Do whatever you need to do. Is any poutine good? Lol, says Panos Economides. McDonald's poutine. I hope I have a video about McDonald's poutine. I need to... Toy Cat... McDonald's poutine. I hope it comes up. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, wait. We're gonna have to go... Toy Cat Canada? No, damn it. I don't have my... I didn't record... I don't have a video of me eating McDonald's poutine. Okay, wait. Andrews, Canada. No, wrong Canada. I did the McDonald's review on the wrong part of Canada, and life is ruined. Just me eating in a hotel room by myself.
Hello, I'm Soycam.
Do you wanna watch me, chat? Do you wanna watch me eat McDonald's real quick? Let's do it together. Let's do it together. You know, you might think that you're here to watch Minecraft, but you would be wrong if you assumed that. Okay, we're gonna... I'm always scared. I'm like, what are we doing wrong here? But I think it's fine. I mean, this is how I record Minecraft, so it should be fine. Maybe it's not fine. It's probably fine. Okay, is everything fine? I think everything's fine. Okay, we're gonna hit this button right here. And now we're gonna watch. Look at this. Look at this.
And welcome back. So the third channel, McDonald's review. That's right, I'm continuing on the trend where I'm going to be reviewing every single country's McDonald's one by one all around the world.
This is 2018.
What things change
oh, you
McDonald's
can't see
around
that.
the world and what things stay the same. Because there's so many aspects of McDonald's that do try to stay exactly the same.
Do you wanna see?
I don't know.
Did I get poutine?
What can and can't
I hope I got poutine.
And I'm just like, this is going to be a bummer. Maybe it's not, but who knows? because everyone knows the classic
You know,
McDonald's.
let's
fries.
actually.
There was some like fish and chips at McDonald's. I was like, let's give that a try. They didn't have that. So what we have instead is a tomato mozzarella chicken burger. This one actually sounded really good. It looks pretty good too.
Do you see how it's covered in like the Monopoly stickers? Am I going crazy?
Right now. It's a tomato mozzarella chicken burger.
That looks good,
This is
right?
our burger for the day.
That looks like
I've never had
objectively
anything like that
tasty.
before. Then we've got ourselves some fries.
One sec,
to go
I'm gonna
with
have
that. I mean, these are going to be McDonald's fries. I haven't tried one yet, but I know they're going to be McDonald's fries. But maybe they're not. We have a drink because that's like a meal combo. This is called Fruitopia. Actually enough, interesting enough, it's Fruitopia Strawberry Passion. And I don't know, Fruitopia sounds way too much like Zootopia. Is that like a spin-off drink to help market the film? Or maybe Zootopia is a spin-off of this drink. Who knows? Until we try, we don't know. That's for sure. Then we have a McFlurry M&M. I mean, it's again interesting, different, might be amazing. Who
That
knows
does
for
look very
sure.
weird actually
Then we
compared to
have
what I'm used to.
hotcakes, and I was so excited.
Okay, you know, chat. I need you to actually. This is the one thing I need you to confirm from this video.
Then we have hotcakes.
Is this when you hear the word hotcake? Is this what you picture? That is pancakes, right? Am I crazy? Those are pancakes. Those aren't hotcakes, unless hot pancakes are abbreviated to. You know, I'm just so confused. I'm so confused. You know, anyway, long story short, you want to see me eating some hotcakes?
Bit of a liar, if you ask me.
Do you wanna? If you want to see my favorite series, you can. Actually, wait. Here's my real favorite series. This whole stream
by the horde of geese.
is just an
going
opportunity to
this close to a
self-promo
road.
the third channel. Yeah, look at this. You see how they're geese walking on the sidewalk? I was gonna say pavement geese, but I wasn't
This
American.
is so adorable. I can't get over this.
Look at little geesies. Oh,
Oh.
they're like this big. They're just walking on the road like it's fine. Anyway, I think we're here to play Minecraft, if I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken, I'll admit. So we're gonna ignore this. Hello! I'm here to play Minecraft. Vaguely. You know, honestly, this project is just hard. This project takes like too much mental space from me sometimes. Or I guess honestly, we could just get back to the mining bits of it, which don't require so much space. But even in their own ways, they kind of do, right? I hear hotcake and I think little biscuit-looking things. I don't know what I think when I hear hotcake. Like, I only know it from games. They're like, hotcakes, get your hotcakes. Imagine someone joining now, Lamau. I just wanna... Nope, we're here to watch you eat. Toycat says Cameron Cox. This is just my way of like teasing people before we do the sushi review. It's like, ooh, yeah, that's how it could be. I think of the smooth McDonald's pancakes. Wait, so pancakes are called hotcakes in your McDonald's too? BBB. I think of McDonald's alone when I think of hotcakes. So it's like a McDonald's. Is it like how they call their? I was gonna say they call their chips fries, but that's an American thing. Is it like how they call their burger with burgers? Their free bun burger a Big Mac. You know, this is very frustrating. I do have to say. Ow. Let's see if we can dodge the arrows. That's my new game. Ow. Ow. It's not going well. Hey, I dodged on. Ow. Yeah, this isn't a fun game. Okay, so I need to go, I need to do some inventory management anyway. I need to drop off a couple shulker boxes. Oh, I don't need to drop this one off. And I'll take one of these full boxes. This is not full yet. I could fit it up just to save moving the, yeah, I guess we might as well, right? Just to avoid moving the item frame. Okay, so let's fill her up. And then we're also going to take back, I don't know, some other blocks that we have here that are valuable. Cobblestone, because of all the cobblestone I spent on furnaces, I am slowly running out of that. Some tuff might be valuable. Some dirt, I am running out of dirt too. Some moss I'm not running out of. I don't know what to do with my moss, chat. I have too much of it. It's like a real problem. It's holding me back in life. What do I do? And then, yeah, we're good. Minecraft, but Andrew eats baby geese. I mean, I bet they'd be tastier, right? Like, there's no way they're not. Like, almost any... If humans eat a thing that's, like, horrifying, there's a taste reason for it. Make a house, says Tom Corrett. That's a great idea. I wish someone had told me this before just now, so that I could have done it before just now. So, have you tried mining and crafting? I haven't tried them at the same time. Do you reckon I should? I just assumed it'd be better if I didn't do them. Wait, did I leave my shulker box there? Filled with all the... Oh, I did. How do I do that so often? It's like exceedingly often. It's like a... It's fine. It's fine. I don't... It's no problem. What country is it eats baby birds like chicks and ducklings? There's definitely a and again, anything humans eat, anything that humans can eat, they have eaten. That's like our thing as a species. We eat all the foods. It's a whole... Ooh, you better believe the sushi's here. Man, he came... Oh no, it's not sushi. It's the riders nearby. I don't want to hear about when he's near. That's... Oh no, sorry, it is it. It says a familiar faces at the door, which means this delivery driver has come enough that my doorbell has like registered him as like, ooh, he must be a regular. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check on the sushi. Everything's edible once, says Demented MK. You know, that's a beautiful way of looking at the universe. Truly. No, but it is true. It is true. Everything's edible once. Until it's not. I guess, honestly, even... No, wait. I guess some things aren't edible once. You can't consume the Empire State Building once. Right? That's edible 0 times. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna go eat. Did I keep you entertained, stream? Morning, internet. How's it going? You doing good? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. And that's what matters, right? Tara's trying to look up the controls before playing. Right, 2 flights of stairs is too many. I'm learning all the lessons for like my one day, my grand mansion in the center of London. Gotta be a 1 story. I guess 2 stories. I love how the chair looks in the portal. Okay, so now we're here. I'm gonna dump away my wheat that I picked up during some background gameplay. Wheat. I got some dirt we can dump too. How have you been doing, Toycat? Says Antonio Orellana. You are fast, Toycat. Fast as hell. Okay, I've got some deep state stuff we're gonna take back, and I've got a box of this we're gonna throw in there. I'll also put it in the lime shulker box. Why not, you know? There we go. That's good. I've got some weird boxes. Like, this is a weird one, right? So's this. What do I even do with this box? Like, diamond boots, diamond leggings, slime block, firework rocket. Should I open this? Like, what's... I think this is for... No, I think this is a End City loot box. Mixed of some other things. So I'll take some of those firework rockets. Okay, it's got a Riptide Trident. That's, like, useful. I lost that, you know? And an Elytra. Okay, I'm gonna keep these things. This is a good pickaxe too. Yeah, I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna leave some of these other things in there. Gas tiers, 44. I need those 44 gas tiers. I ran out of gas tiers so badly. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We're good. We'll throw the box in there or pretend we didn't see this. Because that's how inventory management works. And then we're going to go. Okay, so as we watch the sunset, internet, I'm going to get a little bit bigger if that's okay. Because it's Sushi of Toy Cat time. Here is the sushi. I got some sashimis. I got some nigiris. Let's see if this is good. This is... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh wait, the one time you can actually be in Minecraft without the screen being on is once we go to sleep. So I can eat my sushi without ruining the background for you. So I have a trident in my hand too, just for fun. There we go. Okay, so now I need to click away. And we can be like, okay. Ouch. Here are my chopsticks. As you can see, there's 2 of them. I can't actually use chopsticks correctly. I can use them enough to like pick things up. But I can't like, I don't do it the correct way, if you get what I'm saying. I just kind of jam them close enough together that no one notices and it's fine. And so, let's go for this. This is so even cheap sushi is expensive sushi, right? Because it's sushi. So this is some tuna sashimi. Mmm. Welcome to Flavor Town. And then this is, as chat requested many times, I am now eating big salmon in sashimi form. Well, it's very fishy. I wonder why. I think we just left Flavor Town. Like sashimi salmon has such a texture to it. Like it's meant to be fatty in some way, I'm sure. Just doesn't hit the mark. Notice, by the way, there's no spices in this food, and yet it is tasty. Checkmate. So I've got some soy sauce right here. I got some some vegetable leaf right here. Oh, the lettuce is invisible. Man, I love green screen effects. I've got. Why is lettuce invisible? Oh. Oh no, my lettuce. Oh. Sad life. Wait, if I eat the lettuce, I'll become invisible. If I open my mouth, is it invisible now? I'm just mind blown by this. Like, all the white bits in the lettuce are just ignored, you know?
Howdy, Toy Cat. I apologize for my tardiness. Are you eating big salmon? Here is your allowance, sushi.
Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoy the stream. Thank you for the sushi, internet. Just remember.
Boy, you macking me hungry smile.
I'm glad that I'm macking you hungry. I'm sorry that you know, honestly, I'd say sorry, but at this point, we've had a long history of messy streams. But that's more of the fun, right? That's a lot of the fun. Can I switch elytras mid-air? What is that? I can. Interesting. Hope you all enjoyed this stream. If you found it good, that's good. If you found it bad, that's bad. If you found it okay, that's neither good nor bad. Oh, I finally got a spare elytra. Besides the one I used my frame. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, then I'll see you all in the next one. And if you didn't enjoy it, this is probably the last time I'll see you. So it was good to see you. I hope that you come again soon. Because I don't know. I'm really excited about a new project I worked on. And I don't want to say it yet because I feel like I sometimes spoil my projects too soon. But I worked on something this last week that's like really cool. I like it a lot. And I feel like you might like it when you see it. That's all I want to say. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and have a good night because I'm going to. So you should as well. Oh, there's a video tomorrow that's probably controversial, so that's fun too.